007 here, and welcome back to F1 2020. Yesterday we took care of qualifying and free practice, all for the sake of the Australian Grand Prix, which we were about to get into. And yesterday we also updated all the drivers' info and stats and all that other good stuff. So without any further ado, us go to the race.
I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Yep. Alright. Check out our workstation. Messages. Gonna be nice and sunny. Wanted to check out the weather. And here we go to the Australian Grand Prix.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at Albert Park, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996. And home to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. They've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Iceman lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Bottas, Sebastian Vettel, and Verstappen, Albon, Ricciardo, Norris, and Sergio Perez. Fiat, Schumacher, Carlos Sainz. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Ocon, Stroll, Magnussen, Pierre Gasly, and Kimi Raikkonen, Grosjean, Giovinazzi, Russell, and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Yep. And I'm surprised that we already have a grid penalty on the very first race of the season. That's something.
Let's convert this pole position into a win today. Good luck.
Alright, we'll do. Let's check out the race strategy. 2 mediums, and that is good. That is what I normally like to do with mine. So we're going to be on the hard. We're going to be on the salts for 2 stints, and then we're going to be on the mediums for the rest. So that is the strategy that we're going to go with. Fuel is looking good. With that, and everything looks good with that. Alright, so with that said in mind, let us begin. We don't have to change anything on the car, so let us start the race.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to bog down.
Alright, you got it, Jeff. Well, as we start the formation lap around Albert Park. Right. "58 laps. I think we can do it. I know we can. I believe in us." As the grid reforms.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Alright, here we go. And it's lights out and away we go for the start of the Australian Grand Prix and the start of Season 2. Hamilton gets second place. No, Leclerc up there into P2. Hamilton drops to P3. Vettel down there in to P4. Valtteri Bottas moves up now to P4. No, moves back down into P4. Hamilton and Leclerc are trading positions. And I just got passed by Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Ooh. And I collide with Vettel. And Hamilton gets a 2-second gap heads lead over me, but I think we can cut that down. Meanwhile, Valtteri Bottas down there at the bottom of the grid. Hamilton sets the fastest lap. Don't see any calls for alarm there. That's normal Hamilton shenanigans. Down the back straightaway here. .8.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Thank you, Jeff.
You're pulling out a second lap on the car behind.
And Daniel Ricciardo now moves up into P5. And the sun's starting to come through here at Albert Park. And we're already on lap 3, and this is already interesting. Don't worry, Hamilton. Hey, Michael, welcome. Yeah, I did a kind of a goofy thing at one of the turns and managed to have Hamilton overtake me. But nonetheless, I did set the fastest lap, so we'll see if that holds, and it does.
Fuel target is +2. Let's move to mix 2 or 3, please.
So how are you doing today, Michael? Nope, I think you're about a few seconds behind. Oh no, George Russell out of the session. Let's take a look. And George Russell is, I believe, 1663. Here we go. Here's George Russell. Let's find out what happened. Looks like to be engine failure. Teammate status?
Gap to teammate behind is 11.4 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 13th. The time last lap was a 1:31.5.
Alright, he's up there into P13. Yep, I agree with that. The engine does need a little TLC. It needs that Sir Frank touch.
Caution, caution. Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags. Green flag.
Driver in front.
Hamilton ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 3.8 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got at least 3 more stops. The time last lap was a 1:30.6. Okay, you're dropping a few tenths per lap to the car ahead. They're edging away.
Yep. And look at that. Once we put that mix up into 2, we are slowly working on catching Hamilton. .5. Daniel Ricciardo is still down there into P5. Yep, I always go 1 lap above for the race. And look at that, we're down to about 2 seconds. Final 1.9.
We're leading our teammate by 18.7 seconds.
More updates?
Got that confirmed?
Come on, Hamilton. Well, we'll just have to wait for him to get into the pits. Yep. But you know, it's Hamilton. He'll find a way to... Well... Hey, I'm glad to hear that he's back, you know, that he's coming back to help out. I'm glad to hear that about Jensen Button coming back. Now here's my question. If Senna was still with us today and didn't lose his life at Imola like he did, would he have become a special advisor too, just like Jensen Button and Alan Prost? Because I know one thing, him and Michael were very passionate about the sport. Definitely, yeah.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Wow, I got a 5-second lead over Charles Leclerc.
Some information on Vettel. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring. A new strategy is available on the MFD. Okay, the safety car is out. The safety car is out. We need to form up at a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Confirm change.
Confirmed. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Well, that just changed things up. The safety car.
Complete, go now. We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
You know, I kind of feel sorry for Vettel being... It's like the 2020 season all over again. Vettel... Yep. And we're here on lap 13 under safety car. So when I'm under safety car, I like moving my fuel mix to 1 to preserve it. So does that bring in Bottas in? Not on my watch.
Safety car is in. The track is clear. Green flag.
So, with that, I retake second. And we're racing again. So, the new lineup. For right now, it's me in second. Bottas out in the lead, followed by Hamilton behind me. Ocon now in P4. And Danny Kvyat down there in P5.
VSC deployed. The virtual safety car has been deployed.
Oh no, not
We need to keep a
again!
positive delta here. Slow down, maintain a positive delta. Drop your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
So we have a... We're just having everything go wrong. We had a safety car, and then on the restart,
VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Green flag.
no DRS through.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Gap to teammate behind is 4.9 seconds.
Teammate status?
We're leading our teammate by 6.2 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 8th. The time last lap was a 1:35.9.
Hey, David, welcome. Welcome. You just missed a very strange last couple of laps. safety car leading into a VSC. Alright, I set a blue. DRS wide open. Bottas going in for his pit. That, and now I have to deal with Hamilton behind me. Last pit stop does not happen until lap 29. Pit stop info?
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left. You have 11 laps till your pit window opens.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that he's coming back. David, I'm always concerned when Hamilton's behind me.
Nick is coming in for his stop.
Daniel Ricciardo got a 5-second time penalty. Alright, hold on. We gotta check this out. Daniel Ricciardo, 5-second time penalty. Let's see what the race. Let's see what happened here. Daniel Ricciardo, severe collision with Giovinazzi, and Giovinazzi got a 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with Ricciardo.
Okay, the car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap. 5/10.
So Leclerc catching up. Hamilton's... Well, remember, at the end of the last season, I switched engines. I have a Mercedes power unit in this car now.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Confirm change.
Copy.
So right now we got a very intense race, and just to let everyone know, if they follow me here and to those that follow me also on Twitch, I will not be streaming tomorrow on Twitch or at all tomorrow in any form of capacity at the time of this recording here on YouTube, due to the reason that I'm getting the new kitchen installed tomorrow, so yeah. But to make up for it, I will be streaming on Tuesday on Twitch. I want to know how that goes. Hamilton, you stole my point away. Hamilton, you sly... I know. I know that there's plenty of race left. I'm just getting my... Sly fox. Carter moves up into P4.
Good job, nice overtake.
And there we go. I have first back. Or better yet, how about the lightning? I'm thinking, David, you've been playing a lot of Mario Kart lately. No, I think the squid is the worst one now. Because I've seen a couple of the people I follow on Twitch play. And everything, so... Yeah. Could you imagine F1 having that? Got a 2-second lead now. A nice cushion.
To teammate behind is 41.5 seconds.
Teammate status?
We're leading our teammate by 41.8 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 17th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 30.6.
So he's in P17, and he started around P15. Yep, no, I know about that. And they have something called the attack zone, I believe. So here's my question. Was Formula E inspired by Mario Kart with their boosts? So if I take my pit stop now, I rejoin in P7. Try to increase that time. And just remember, for those of you who are also following me here, I will be back at 4 p.m. today. The time of this recording here, and I will be streaming on Twitch at 4 p.m. So I'll be playing Disgaea.
Tire concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
All right, Jeff, you got it. Oh, they just changed my pit stop. The lap when I go to the pit, when I take my pit. That's all was changed. It was just when I go in the pit.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
Lando Norris now moves up into
We're approaching
P5.
the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
So I'm still gonna come back out in P7. But that should not be too difficult to overtake. Let's leave that up. Because we are approaching the pit window. And that just dropped to P6. Well, P7. And there we go, P6. So we can get that to P5. Hamilton going into the pits. Leclerc in the pit. Ricciardo in the pit. Ricciardo's got to serve a 5-second time penalty to go with that. Lando Norris now in the pit. Well, Lando Norris now takes over second. I'll come back out in P3. Hamilton down there in P4 with, no, P5. Valtteri down there in P5. Bottas P4, Hamilton P5, Verstappen right now at P3, Lando Norris at P2. I'll be on the mediums for the last 28, for the last laps of the game.
We're going to box this lap. Push hard on the in-lap.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted the gas. Verstappen now moves up. Whoop, let's fix that. take two. I'm going to the pits. I'm going to hydrate.
Go, go, go. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Oh, no fair, Baltas. No fair. Alright, you're gonna make me work for it again, aren't you? And I think Valtteri's gonna make me work for it. Yeah, I'll take P2. Driver in front.
Bottas ahead. Our gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 14 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:29.4.
One more stop according to Jeff. And he's on softs, which are 14 laps old. Not this lap. That I do, my friend. That I do. As we start lap 33.
Gap to teammate behind is 35.3 seconds.
Teammate status.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Teammate status.
We're leading our teammate by 35.3 seconds. They're on old softs. They're in 14th. The time last lap was a 1:31.5.
He's in P14. Well, what do you know? Blue for sector 1.
Behind is 2.8 seconds.
Green for sector 2. And Valtteri's into the pits. Valtteri ends up down there into P5, no, P4. Leclerc. That. So like I was saying earlier, and everything, you know, since they are coming to do my kitchen this Monday. That's actually tomorrow at the time of this recording. And now we're on season 2. I'm thinking about doing more days here of streaming the game, of streaming this as well on YouTube. As well. So I'm going to balance it out between this and going back to Persona 5 Royal. So we're finally going to get that game finished.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button. Mick is in the pits. Mick in the pits. Was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
And there's another fastest lap. Teammate status?
They're on fresh mediums. They're in 18th.
So he's in P18. Let's see if we can actually get him up there. So he moved up a place. Nice. Oh, one of each. That what? down to 20 laps to go. Lap number 38, we are down to the last 20 laps of the Grand Prix. Right now it's Hamilton in second, Leclerc in third, Bottas in fourth, and Lando Norris down there in P5. Leclerc in the middle of a Mercedes sandwich. Teammate status?
They're on fresh mediums. They're in 16th. The time last lap was a 1:30.8.
So he jumped up 2 spots. P16. And Bottas steers the fastest lap from me. Blue for Sector 2. And I take it right back.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Well, what do you know? I caught up to the back of the field. Almost. Well, it's almost time to play our favorite game, Lapping the Field. And who's our first victim? Well, I'm gonna say no, it's Latifi. It is indeed Nicholas Latifi. there goes Latifi. Latifi is now finally a lap down. Looks like my teammate's trying to close that gap.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
So, 42. Well, and the answer to the ultimate question of the ultimate answer in the universe. Yep, now we're on lap 43. So we're down to 15 laps to go. And that wasn't good. No, I know. That was the last lap we were on. Good friend of ours is a good friend of mine, actually, I should say, is a fan of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So lap 42 is the answer to the ultimate question in the universe. Yeah, and now we're on the cough syrup lap. Lap 44. So I have different nicknames for different laps, viewers. Yeah, lap 44. Anyway, just so you know, we are now down to the final 15 laps of the Grand Prix. Less than 15 laps to go now. As yeah.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
That he was. So I got now a 5-second lead over Hamilton. And there's Kimmy. As we put Kimmy a lap down. And look at that, my teammate's up next. So the other thing is, like I was saying, the AI is now at 60. The AI here is indeed at 60. Teammate status?
They're on fresh mediums. They're in 16th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 30.6.
Full race update.
You're leading the pack. P1 Hamilton behind. The gap to the car behind is 5.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 12 laps to go.
Here we are on lap 47, getting down to the end. Laps to go. So this is it. These are the final 10 laps of the race. Hamilton up there in P2, Leclerc down in P3, Bottas P4, Norris down there in P5. Now with the AI at 60%, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. We're going to put up the AI is going to put up a little bit more of a fight, which is what we need now. In this being our second season.
reducing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Go.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
You got it, Jeff. See if I can slow down. Car ahead, we have a 7-second lead over Hamilton. And we just made lap 50. So YouTube is still going to stay the same. You know, one day it's going to be free practice and then qualifying, and then the next day is going to be the race. So that'll also free up the Saturday and Sunday parts to do more with Persona and everything as well. So I'm going to mix it up now at the end of this race here. So we're going to not stay true to the Saturday-Sunday schedule that I've been doing with F1 here. We're going to get back to playing Persona. We're going to get back to that game. So 51 we're on. So not very much has been... We had first, fell down to second a little bit, had to fight back for it. And everything from Hamilton. And we're on lap 52. We are on a full deck of playing cards right now. So we're on lap number 53. Four laps to go. Got a 6-second lead over Hamilton. I'll make that now a 7-second lead.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Alright, thank you, Jet. And one of each. Yeah, definitely Alan Rickman was. And to me, he will always be Snake. Definitely. He was the only person that could pull off that roll perfectly. As we head into lap 56, 2 laps to go. 3 laps to go, actually, because of the current lap that we're on.
The
And you can
is gaining on you by 5/10ths a lap.
And you can hear that crowd going bonkers. Fuel update?
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Fuel update.
Copy that.
More updates.
Understood. Copy that.
Fuel info.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Fuel information.
Confirming that we'll be moving you to an aero setting of -1. -1.
Fuel info.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
All I needed to know, Jeff. All I needed to know.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Lap number 57, 2 to go.
Victory charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
No, you don't need to go on. But it isn't Christmas until we see Hans Gruber fall off Nakatomi Planet. Which reminds me, like the other day I was watching Jeopardy, and they had a whole category on Bruce Willis movie quotes. And here we are, the final lap. The final lap of this Grand Prix.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
And I just hit a new fastest lap of the race. Hamilton still has a 3... Well, Bottas takes that away from me. Red for Sector 1. Wrong sport. There is no white flag in F1. Blue for Sector 2. I think that did it.
Great job. You've done everything we wanted today.
Yeah, different purpose though, I guess. Driver of the day, Pierre Gasly.
A nearly flawless performance here then, and a commanding victory. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly. We've seen teams in the past throw away wins because they were too hesitant, but here they were decisive, and that's allowed them to take the advantage.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now.
Well,
it's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
It's a Mercedes 2-3 this time instead of a 1-2.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Iceman takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes moved to the top of the table. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
Yep. So, Mick down there in P16 for right now. Everyone's still 26 points behind me. In the constructors, Mercedes up there in first. With that. So, let us advance. Let's pick up our spoils for today's race. Mick dropped, started in P12, ended up in P16 today on the race.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
All right, Claire.
You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled.
Yep, and I'm thrilled with their support.
It was more like Dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it?
Friendly nudges.
Great. Well, that's everything.
So those were friendly nudges. 5-2 on the rivalry breakdown. Total is 7-3 on that. So 46% acclaim, 16. He's now up to on that. Not bad with the money we're getting from that. And I'm going to take 10K. So we get 90,000 from that. 3.93 mil. On that. So you know what happens now. We're going to go put some more money into some more things. With that, and yeah, we're going to renew our sponsorship with Pante. As for the activities, we only get 2 days to do something. So we're going to do simulated training. So we have those two being ticked off. So oh wow, build time 5,000. Is that what that was? Yeah. And anyway, that's what our new wind tunnel looks like. And everything. So we're gonna let that go, but let's do some R&D stuff, shall we? We're gonna do a fuel tank fuel tank positioning, and that's about it right now. What we can do with that. So, with our team, let's get some... And let's purchase all 3 of those driver parts. And trophy! Earned a percolator. Time to percolate the coffee. On that. So Mick's got 1 over on power mapping. So we're gonna see what we can improve on him on that one. Rating is 77 right now. So we got that. Let's advance time. And gets in his 3 point.
We've had the new parts come through from the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
Alright, and when we come back next time, it will be time for the Bahrain Grand Prix, the Bahrain International Circuit. So until then, I'm Scooney007. I thank you for tuning in today with more Formula One. And until next time, just want to let you know, for those of you that are watching today at the time of this recording, I'll be back at 4 p.m. over on Twitch. You can find me over there at YokoKarama007. We'll be playing the Skya over there. And Monday, as you know, I will not be streaming on Twitch due to the new kitchen being updated, but I will be there on Tuesday. So we will be streaming again on Tuesday. So we'll go Tuesday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday is my schedule this week over on Twitch. I thank you all for tuning in. If you love this video, give it a like and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to be notified of when new videos come out or when I go live by clicking that bell notification. And until then, I'm Scooty007. I will see you next time for more F1 2020. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.